Good morning. All right. Welcome to Monday morning yoga, wherever you are. Welcome, welcome. Just trying to organize everything technology wise, trying to figure out the Zoom link, trying to figure out what works. So, just thank you for um, being here. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay, so for today's yoga class, we are going to do a little bit of a breath work, a breath exercise, and we are going to do a few yin poses. The length is approximately 40 minutes. So these are just tools to practice connecting to yourself, connecting to everything else. And so just an offering, always welcome to adjust, always welcome to tune in, always welcome to do what feels right for you. And about the breath work, we are going to do a mudra, which is like a hand gesture, which redirects the energetic body. We're focusing on the base of the spine. We're focusing on Muladhara, on the first chakra, with the energy, the inner capacity to ground down, to feel into the base of your roots. And uh, and then we're gonna just do a little bit of the yin yoga, which is holding a pose on an appropriate depth in stillness for a little and for time. So we're gonna do just a few of those and we'll close it off. So let's go ahead and begin. Come to a comfortable seated position. So you don't really need much other than your mat and a cushion to elevate your hips to begin. The first portion we're gonna do seated for the breath work. So go ahead and come to a comfortable seated position. Let me make sure no one else is asking for the right Zoom link. I have to figure that out. So it's always kind of the same and working without passcodes or anything. I was just still like, I don't know my own passcode. So um, go ahead and find any movement through your shoulders. Maybe you can twist your spine from one side to the other. Any movement that feels right. And then maybe you find a spot that feels good and you stay, invite some breaths, just a little bit of movement to wake up some eons, to wake up the body, some energy. And then when you feel ready, find some stillness in your seat. And if you feel comfortable, close your eyes and invite Pali Mudra. So you bring your peace signs finger, one on the middle finger on top of the pointer finger, and then bring your ring finger and your thumb pads to touch. And so, kind of like this. And bring that gesture, Pali Mudra, to your thighs, to your knees. If this doesn't work, you can just bring your hands to your knees to the floor, anything that makes you feel grounded, connected. Take a full breath into the nose and sigh out. One more like that. Full breath into the nose, fill up the belly, the chest. And open mouth, exhale. Full breath into the nose, fill up the belly, chest, all the way to the top. And release, let it go. And just welcome yourself. Welcome yourself to the present moment. Notice what you feel, the air supporting you, the surface underneath, the sitting bones, the legs, Notice how it feels in the hands with the gesture Pali Mudra. This gesture with the hands redirect awareness, energy to the base of the spine, around the hips, tailbone, the lower back, that whole region, which is also our roots, our ability to stand firm, root down. There is so much more that we cannot see in nature, the roots, the soil. Just notice where you are today, this morning, maybe in the beginning, a new week, new day, new month. Maybe notice the thoughts, quality of the mind. It's inviting it all, the physical sensations to the breath, which is kind of the bridge, and then the mind, all parts, aspects of you. Notice the sounds, Bella breathing in my space nearby, outside, maybe some working taking place. Just notice what you hear. The act of yoga is welcoming yourself to now, just as you are exactly. And the breath exercise that we're working with today is called coherent breath. So it consists about equalizing the inhale and the exhale. So if you take a breath in for 5 or for 6, for the count of 5 or 6 as an example, you try to match the exhale for 5 or for 6, just as a practice. So I'm gonna guide the first rounds and then you can continue on your own. Exhale your air and take a full breath in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue on your own. You can continue in that pace, that count, or find a pace or a count that works for you. Bringing your attention, your awareness to the count. Notice the expansion, sensations coming into the heart as you breathe in and releasing, relaxing, expanding from the heart out. Equalizing the sides of the breath allows for a reset of the system. It brings the mind to a tool so it can focus on something else, even like a chew, a bone to chew. So it's great for anxiety, overthinking, stress, inviting even a sense of curiosity and playfulness. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just take a final round. And when you end your next exhale, release the shaping of the breath, the count, the control, and simply notice, pausing to feel sensations, just kind of what the senses are feeling. The act of meditation kind of brings the senses to the inner world of swirling sensation, thoughts, feelings, emotions. Just notice what's present. At the root, the base, which is also your inner capacity to trust, even when you can see in front of what's next. Just trusting that you will rise to the occasion, that you will develop the skills, that you will come out on the other side. Just kind of reflecting on all of those experiences in your life. Creating a home, taking care of yourself, all the times that you began a project, a journey, and you develop a new path. Release the mudra, release the hands, and gently welcome yourself to bring your eyes open if you haven't already. And we're gonna move into the portion aspect of the yoga. So go ahead and release the seat, come to tabletop position on your mat. And from tabletop, take any kind of movement that feels right. So you can stretch your wrists, bring the hands towards your legs, planting the hand to stretch the wrist, the forearm, this whole area. You can shift your hips back to make it a little more sensation and release. Take some real rolls through your hands and same on the other side. Fingertips face back, press through the hands, spread the fingers, press through the heel to strengthen the wrist, feel into the forearm, shift your hips back. Mm. Just kind of feel into your arms, your wrists, your this part of the body that has so many ligaments and joints. Beautiful. We're gonna come into deer, but before we do that, we're gonna twist the spine. So you can place a block, two blocks, or any support between your ankles. So place some blocks right between your ankles and sit back on the blocks for support and come to a seat. We're opening the ankles and the quads. You can find any height that works for you to make this comfortable. And we're gonna twist the spine. Go ahead and bring your hands to your right side and use the leverage of the hands to grow nice and tall. And the exhale to find more space, twist the chest to the right. Use each breath cycle to find more space using the upper back. And switch sides. Bring your hands to the left and use the breath in to lengthen your spine. And use the breath out to twist the chest to the left, preparing the upper back. Twisting the spine, releasing any ickiness, any tension, any unnecessary lingering tension from the night of sleep. And so many aspects of your physical body. There is the literally the physical, the bones, the body. There's also energy. There's electricity moving all the time, even under sleep. So it's nice to practice with all of this. Come to a tabletop position and come to deer. Bring your right leg forward and your left leg behind. So we're making different angle here. We're making 45-degree angles with the legs, right leg in front, left leg behind. Right chin parallel to the front edge of your mat, more or less. Go ahead and grab your left ankle and bring it closer to the body, left knee to hip height. And you can grab your blocks or any support, turn your chest forward and start rounding forward. This is for the outer right hip. So this whole region, your outer right hip. You can turn your chest towards one side, towards the other, and notice where you feel it the most. You can stay upright. You can send your back leg in front if there's a little bit of jamming or discomfort. We want to stay away from numbness, tingling, or sharp shooting pain. So first, I find the appropriate depth, the edge, your edge, and then stillness and time. Working with connective tissues, ligaments can round forward. So it's less in how it looks like, more how it feels for your body. Come back to your breath. It's the gift to start a new week, opening our hips, inviting breath to the lungs, wherever you are. Mm. Just kind of like the breath work and the yin creates a relationship between you and your breath so you can shift kind of from overthinking or from reaction to pausing to feel. And same in the yin practice, kind of focusing more on the target area and sensations. And as the body kind of calms down, the mind tends to follow. Relax your neck, your forehead, the shoulders, and release tension through the whole body. And release. Go ahead and lift your chest. Bring your torso upright. Grab your left leg and bring it in front of you. Plant both legs, both feet in front of you. And windshield wiper your knees from one side to the other to release tension on the lower back and the outer hips to counter. In moments of transition, changes are still happening. And we switch there with the left leg in front, right leg behind. So let's set it up. Let's make 45 degree angles with the legs, more or less as entry points. Left chin parallel to the front edge of your mat, more or less. Grab your right, bring your right knee to hip high and grab your right ankle and bring it closer to the body to protect the knee joint. And once you find the position, bring your body, your chest forward, start rounding forward. Again, we want to stay away from numbness, tingling, sharp shooting pain. You can send the right leg forward and release the tension with bending and straightening the leg a few times and bring the leg behind you and turn again forward. Mhm. Set up the upper back support with the blocks, relax the forehead, find the appropriate depth. The legs are different. We're working the outer left hip now, putting pressure on the meridians that run alongside the sides of the legs, which helps with alleviating soreness, helping with circulation, the lower body. So just find your appropriate depth and stillness and breath. Release any tension on the neck, the shoulders, the upper, middle, lower back. Everything is so connected. Then you start releasing on the lower body as well. Just notice what you feel. This practice also allows to cultivate the inner balance, inner equanimity. Uh, it's kind of also the act of meditation is more a practice of welcoming, observing, self study.
Recording in progress.
Whoa. Go ahead and release. Bring your chest upright and bring your legs in front of you and release. Just kind of after the stillness, just allow for fresh oxygenated blood to move through your experience. Go ahead and send your legs in front. Bring your hips to the middle of the mat and lay all the way down on your back. Allow the spine to lengthen, plant your feet, relax the head, and draw your knees to your chest. Recline twist, lower your legs to the left. Stack your big toes, move the feet away from your body. So knees to hip high, knees away, toes away from the body as much as you need to, and the right shoulder opens to the right, hands by your side. It doesn't have to open the whole way. You can just open in that direction. The target is the upper back behind the stomach and the heart on the right side. So find your edge. You can relax your hands by your side, bring heart to stomach and heart. Just simply breathe. Using the support of the floor to vibrate to the upper back. It's a great way to start the morning with more breath capacity. And at the core of this practice is really ability to shift perspective, which can happen not only in the mat, in the practice, but also maybe throughout your day. A moment when you go from I cannot do something to maybe I can. And switch side. Same thing. Organize your hips, your torso all the way, and bring your knees over to the right. Stack your big toes, move the feet away from the body, knees to hip height, and open the left shoulder to the left, hands by your side. It doesn't have to open all the way. The target is behind the heart, the stomach, left side. Relax your hands, your neck, and notice how it feels on this side. Notice the quality of your breath, the expansion and contraction, regulating your nervous system. Mhm. And bring your knees back to center. And we're gonna end on a laying down Shavasana. So go ahead and set it up. Lay down your body all the way on your mat and relax the legs out. Lay down all the way back onto your mat. Just find relaxation. Take a breath in through the nose. Fill up all the way. Hold at the top as much as you can. And when your body cues, release, let it go. Sliding into a deeper state of relaxation. Mhm. Shavasana in Sanskrit stands for the death of illusion of separation. When you remember you're no longer, you're not, you never have been separated, you're connected to so much more. Stay here as long as you want, resting back. Final resting pose, Shavasana.